Welcome back to the Four Lights Podcast. This is Season 5, Episode 5 of our TNG coverage. We're almost done with TNG. We got 2 more seasons left to go after this.
Yep.
And then I guess we'll start with TOS.
TOS?
So we'll backtrack a little bit and then get back with the post-TNG shows. But for now, we're on Season 5. And we pick up with a 2-parter.
Yep.
So we'll pick up with part 2.
The second part of Redemption.
Yeah.
Picard risked it all.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Like, it's been so long since we're so far behind because of just scheduling stuff.
Yeah,
like,
sorry, y'all.
I forgot Season 5.
Yeah, honestly, I forgot a lot about season. Well, I wouldn't say I forgot a lot about it, but Redemption for sure.
Yeah. I don't even know why this is called Redemption.
I think it's because Worf, his family, his family name going to Klingon Civil War.
You do. Like I said, I forgot about it. I'm thinking of Unification.
Oh, got you.
Because I thought they did the same thing in Unification, but no, they do the fleet, the tachyon detection net.
Yep.
Data gets his own ship with like the most insubordinate first officer ever.
Just a total piece of shit.
God, he hates clankers.
Yeah,
so,
dude, yeah,
he's very clanker phobic. Yeah, this is I totally about this. We get Sayla's backstory. We get what I write here? Data what? Oh, data racism. Yeah. So yeah, we just talked about that clanker phobia. So Worf is he resigns or his leave of absence. I guess resigns. I think he resigns
to lead a Klingon ship.
Yeah, with his brother, but they're at that bar and he gets kidnapped.
Yeah,
he's just getting seduced by the Duras sisters.
Yeah, dude,
they're trying to seduce his ass, and like he's like knocked out in the bed, and the one like climbs on him is like biting his goatee. He's like starting to like enjoy. He's like,
okay, enjoy.
Yeah,
this isn't bad.
Yeah, they're just weird shit like that. And the whole thing that gets me with this. Of course, we do get Sayla's backstory about how her, whenever the Enterprise C goes back through that temporal tear in space or whatever the fuck, temporal distortion, they get captured. She's on Romulus, as a slave or whatever, a prisoner, and that Romulan senator or general likes Tasha, and they like concubine or whatever the fuck. Sayla's born, and then Sayla just totally sells out Tasha.
Yeah,
when they're trying to finally escape. Yeah, and gets her mom killed, and just no remorse.
Yeah,
whatever,
fuck.
Bitch.
I know.
I fucking hate Sayla. And then Data saves the day with that modified torpedo that and that guy's not even, I don't even remember his name because he's not worth remembering because he's an asshole.
Yeah, and
I'm sure I could look it up, but he looks familiar. He must be a character actor in a bunch of stuff too. He looks very familiar. But okay, there's the when they're on the Sutherland. Yeah, that's the ship Data has, and like all the background characters look awful.
Yeah, dude, they look like
there's that one black guy who has like a gut.
Yeah, I know.
He has a gut. He's in like Command Red. He's got just a fucking gut.
Yeah, he took after Scotty.
Yeah, Jesus.
They're on the Kiefer Sutherland.
My least favorite Sutherland. Yeah, so they're doing all this Data like modifies the torpedoes and fires them, and they get caught, and this is the Duras can't get any more reinforcements or material support, so they somehow lose. I guess the war's over as soon as that happens.
Yeah,
the Civil War, and Gowron like lets Worf kill the kid.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna gives him the
you can kill this piece of shit.
His dagger, and is like, you can kill this kid. He's like, well, you gave me his life, and I choose to spare it.
Yeah,
maybe he can grow up and not be his father, piece of shit.
Maybe won't be such a dickhead.
Yeah, and then Kern like almost goes to kill him. He's like, no, I'm the older brother. If I say don't kill this fucker, don't kill him.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah, in Picard, what I write over something. Picard overlooks.
Yeah.
Picard overlooking Data is also kind of funny.
Yeah, dude.
He just sees him as a machine still in a way, and like doesn't see him good enough for command.
Yeah, he's a good job, I guess.
Clanker. Yeah, good job. I guess we'll give you a commendation again. I know you have like 30 of them already.
We'll let you get a cat.
Yeah. And Redemption Part 2, there's not much to it.
No, it's honestly
really not. It's a nice little quick and tidy conclusion to the season finale. season 4.
Well, like I love any Klingon episodes, but I would say Redemption is probably one of my least favorite 2-parters. Not that it sucks; it's just I never think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They probably could have condensed this to one episode.
It could have been the last episode of season 4.
Yeah,
like
why not? Why 2-part it? It's kind of silly.
Which there's a 2-parter in the season that I really like.
Yeah, this is they're definitely start diving more into 2-parters here, but I know your the next episode. Season 2 or episode 2 is probably your favorite.
One of
my
my favorites, Darmok, bro.
Oh my god!
So just backstory, the reason this is like one of my favorites is I only ever had one friend when I started watching Next Gen that would actually watch Star Trek with me.
Oh yeah,
and it was my buddy Chance. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and we would buy 40s of Old English or Steel Reserve, and we would drink every time like we heard like there was a couple things.
Every time you heard a metaphor,
yeah. Anytime there was like weird aliens or like if Beverly would and like injected somebody with something,
hit him with a hypo spray. Drink.
So we would drink 40s and watch Star Trek. And this one, my God, the amount of times I'd be like, "You want another beer?" And he'd be like, "Timber, his arms wide." Well, I
mean, so what are the metaphors? We got Darmok and Jalad at
Darmok and Jalad.
Timba, his arms wide.
Yeah.
There's another one. What is the other one? His eyes open.
Shaka when the
Shaka
walls
Khan.
fell.
Shaka Khan when the walls
fell.
Yeah,
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan when the Berlin Wall falls.
When the Berlin walls fall.
Oh man.
But yeah, Shaka when the walls fell, and then something his eyes closed.
I thought it was his eyes open.
His eyes open. Well, I think he says
maybe both.
Both, yeah.
Both, yeah.
But it's like a whole race of aliens that look like the dad from Family Matters. Like,
well, you know who's
all overweight.
What's his name?
Urkel,
Dathan? Is that Dathan? That's his. Our character's name is it's Paul Winfield, who is Captain Terrell in Wrath of Khan.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I saw. It's so funny.
They all look like Urkel's dad, or not Urkel's dad, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's funny. Like I said, this is your favorite episode. When I watched this initially, when I was younger as an adult, I never liked this episode.
Really? It's not my favorite, but it's up there.
It. I watched it one time to say I could watch the whole show, and then I always skipped it. Always.
That's hilarious.
How do you even like if you talk in metaphor?
Yeah.
How do you even have the words for the metaphor to begin with?
Yeah. How do you only have like 6 sentences?
Yeah.
I just always liked it because I liked Picard trying to figure out how to communicate with this race on a planet to fight this fucking thing. Mercs the dude.
Yeah.
Like
it looks like some kind of Triceratops Power Rangers villain.
Fucked up.
The Red Letter Media guys have the mask. That big mask thing. They have it. They got it in an auction or something. They have it. It's on one of their episodes. I thought it was kind of cool.
That is so badass.
And you never even see it because it's always in like that, cloaked form. You never actually see.
You don't really see it.
The prop or whatever you call it.
Well, and also I do love. I think this is like the first time you see Picard's like midlife crisis jacket, like his like he's riding a motorcycle.
You see his leather jacket. Basically.
I fucking love that jacket.
It's like a flak jacket or whatever they call it.
Yeah, it's like a bomber jacket.
It's a bomber jacket. Yeah, it's like that.
I would 100% buy that in an auction and not wear it because I'm it wouldn't fit.
I never liked it.
Really?
I really did.
It
looked like you were made out of like crushed velvet. It was really
I just thought it looked cool. It was so fancy. Picard. That's all I'm saying.
No other captain in Starfleet probably wears it. He's the only one.
Yeah, I'd say
because it looks like he should have like a riding crop and like a cap, like he's gonna ride horses in it.
To me, it looked like he's gonna go drive one of those old motorcycles in France.
He'll ride an Indian in France. Yeah,
but he looked. I don't know. I was pictured there at like a captain's meeting, and they're like, "What's up with the jacket, Picard?"
Yeah.
But yeah, he's on the planet, and he has to communicate with this race of aliens that speak in metaphor. And the whole time, Picard's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "Timber, his arms wide." And, like, what? I think I just love this episode because it was hysterical. Like, I fucking always made me laugh. Just this race of like aliens that are shaped like me, fucking talking about they speak in metaphor, and he get Darmok and
they look like dinosaurs.
Yeah, bro, they look like the show The Dinosaurs. They all look like the dad from the show The Dinosaurs.
And then Picard like.
Or dinosaurs. I mean,
well, it was kind of shitty because like they're gonna try and beam Picard up, and like them beaming Picard up gets Dathan There's a Dath
Punk.
Dathon. They get him killed basically.
Yeah,
because Picard could have been like attacking
he's trying.
Yeah. He's just getting beamed in and out.
Dude, that's what made me laugh so
no,
hard.
No,
it's like no, and all he sees is the dude just getting fucking wrecked. Dude, he is,
and just like the flashes of light over each impact,
bro. He is laying into.
And then Picard finally like mortally he kills the thing or he wounds it or whatever. Yeah. He injures it somehow, and they beam him back to the ship. And the whole thing is Picard and Dotham at Eladril.
Yeah.
Eladril, whatever the fuck the planet's name is called.
Picard's like, no, put me back, dude. He got fucking killed.
Yeah. This episode took 2 years to make.
Are you kidding me?
It took 2 years to make. They wanted to make it sooner.
Really?
Apparently, Michael Pyler, Berman hated it. Pyler liked it.
Okay.
And they were going back and forth.
It's me and you right
the whole time. Yeah. And it finally got made. Which I guess, in hindsight, it actually is a good Trek episode. It's very good. I mean, it is what Trek is. Communication, first contact.
That's what I'm saying.
Teaming up, even though you're wildly different to, conquer, to defeat some obstacle or challenge.
Yeah, I thought it was very, like you said, it's very Trek. Like, it's like, they were overcoming the odds. Picard learning how to speak in fucking metaphor around a campfire with this guy.
And Picard loves Shakespeare, so that should have been easy.
Yeah, 100%.
And then another first appearance, because obviously we have Picard's, bomber jacket. First appearance to Ashley Judd.
Oh yeah,
as that one engineer chick whose name will be Robin Leffler.
Yeah,
which I think she's unnamed in this episode.
Yeah, she's just kind of there.
She's there, yeah.
But then sooner or later, Wesley
gets his, gets
his pee-pee touched by her.
Rule was it rule number 427? Don't let Wesley fuck you.
420. I will never eat pudding with a spoon. But yeah,
that's a good episode.
I love this episode. It's in my top 10 favorite episode. My favorite episode is probably Data Law. Like I just fucking love that episode. But this one was one I always remembered. And like I said, this is mainly more of a, I guess, sentimental, because me and my one of my best friends in Phoenix would watch
really
this.
gay. I get it. Yeah,
and just we before we kissed each other, we'd say Darmok, his arms wide, and then we'd hug it out.
London, his cheeks spread.
Drink 40s.
Let's get to episode 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Ensign Rowe.
Ensign Rowe. I love Ensign Rowe.
This is where it becomes my love-hate relationship with Bajorans, because I hate them, but
they're just annoying.
Rowe Laren is fine as hell.
Yes. They also give her a weird haircut at the end of the season. Like she's sorry.
No, you're right. Her hair looks fine here. It's weird the headband pulled back and it's weirdly short, very Karen looking.
Like, it's very very like, can I see the manager of this of 10
Do you
forward?
like the base of my neck? Or by the base of my skull, I want you to see it. This is where we get the first introduction to Bajorans. And of course, the first thing we, just like usual with them in Deep Space Nine, what are they doing? What are Bajorans doing? Terrorism.
Yeah, 100%.
They love terrorism.
They're big terrorists.
They absolutely love it. It was on like Solarian 4. And then like this admiral comes to the ship and he's bringing Rowe Laren with him, and like Picard's like, "Don't you do not let her on my ship?
Yeah, I'm not taking her.
I do not want this bitch."
And she's a fucking dick. Like she doesn't care. She disregards everything.
Yeah,
like,
and she beams to the ship, right? And Riker is already, because she's got a fairly public history.
Yeah.
Especially
people know.
People know. And Riker makes a comment about adhering to Starfleet uniform regulation. She's got her Bajoran earring on. Worf wears his fucking bandolier every day.
I was thinking the same.
Why can't she wear if his culture, hers is cultural, did the writers just overlook that?
I'm guessing they did. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it is just a fucking TV show. I'm sure there's some things they just. But for us,
the autistic morons that love this show, I'm sure everyone else was like, Worf gets to wear his thing.
Yeah, why does Geordi get to wear his visor?
Yeah,
just kidding.
So I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
the Benzars that had the vape attached to their chest.
Yeah, bro, they're always fucking hitting fat clouds, dude. What the fuck?
If she can't wear an earring?
Yeah, they're like, listen, that's too much. Fuck? She comes on with the headband. They're like,
piss me off. They go to see that terrorist leader guy, Orta. He's like a cyborg.
Yeah, dude.
He looks like a character for you remember VR Troopers from the 90s?
Oh, bro, yeah.
He looked like a bad guy in that with his voice box. He talking like this. It's all like fucking Ned from.
I was just about to say, bro, it's coming right for us.
And of course, the Cardassians are being the Cardis they are. They're being deceitful little pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And there was the whole like the gullible fucking dumbass admiral that didn't even realize that the ships the Bajorans have didn't even have warp drive.
Yeah,
they couldn't have gone 3 light years away to do the terrorist attack.
Yeah, dude.
And it was like the Cardassian plot to get the Federation to give the Bajorans weapons, so they would have a reason to like.
Yeah, the reason to go to war.
Yeah. Which I don't know why they want to go to war. So even at this time, Starfleet would wipe the fucking floor with them.
I think Cardassia just has too much pride. Like they think
do.
They can fucking do it.
Yeah,
you know what
they
I mean?
definitely have a lot of pride. But I love that. It was just all staged in Picard doing his Picard thing where the ship was being controlled remotely. There were no Bajorans actually on that ship.
Yep, it was all
when
just
they destroyed
fake.
it. Yeah. That was very good plot.
Very dope. Always Picard winning. You know what I mean?
And like I said, this is like my love-hate relationship with Bajorans and with Rolaren because you kind of don't like Rolaren at first she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's because no one really has like taken her and like given her any sort of like leadership, guidance. Which, I mean, we were both management people at one point. We probably know that that's the reason, you don't have the right, management or the right leadership in front of you. You're going to stay that way and not do anything constructive.
No, 100%.
with that stuff.
Which that is funny you mentioned that because I'm still in the management and watching Star Trek, and I think about like my job, and I draw comparisons. Like it's fucking kind of weird. But you go ahead.
No, and I thought that was cool because Ro Laren's character was supposed to be in Deep Space Nine.
Really?
They were gonna how they moved O'Brien. They were gonna also move. I think they were gonna move her over.
That would have been sick.
But I think the actress for Ro Laren wasn't gonna be.
She's like, I'm not in the trick.
I don't think she was going to be as available because, like I said, she's not in every episode. She is very, every couple episodes she shows up. But the Kira Nerys character is in every episode.
Yeah,
she is a main cast. I guess there was just not the right scheduling, or the
really,
right interest.
I like her in Deep Space Nine, but I think Ro Laren would have fucking killed.
That
would have
because they kind of have the same personality.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But it is the having the Bajoran first officer, legitimate Bajoran. Was a much better play than having just a Bajoran Starfleet officer with an already Starfleet
100%.
captain or commander. It just didn't work out. But I think what the Ro we get through the rest of the show is great.
Yeah, I love Ro. Like I remember when they first brought it on, I was watching. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then you end up loving the character.
My pants are tight.
Yeah, for real.
She's mean.
As I drank 40s and watched Star Trek Next Gen.
Episode 4.
Yep, Silicon Avatar. Yeah, same.
The crystalline entity's back.
Yeah, he's back.
You get some lady with an underbite on the ship. She's some sort of doctor or whatever.
They fucking kill the crystalline entity because what's it called? Actually, it's kind of sad because isn't it that her kid died?
Yeah, her kid was on the planet, whatever fucking planet it was that Data was found on.
Yeah, and has Data read. Can you speak in his voice for me?
Yeah, yeah.
Data's like, okay, like anybody else would be like, this is fucking weird, but Data's like, oh yeah, sure, no
she
problem.
Like hugs him.
Yeah, let me fuck this lady's mind up real quick.
And then she just kills it with graviton pulses.
Yeah, doesn't even stop.
Even though they're about to communicate with it, and she locks it out and just like, we watch this thing die. It explodes.
Which
beautiful explosion.
Yeah,
it deserved to die.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Fuck the crystalline.
Yeah,
entity.
I'm glad that thing died.
What I did love though is at the end she was like, Data, would he been happy that I took it out? And Data's like, no, dude,
I don't think so.
What are you doing? And she's like, oh fuck.
And she hates Data. At the beginning of the episode, she hates him.
Fucking can't stand him.
She is so like closed-minded, and that's the great thing about Star Trek is that even in the 24th century, there are still closed-minded idiots who just cannot understand. Like,
yeah, I mean,
in this case, Data was there, but it was Lore's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they are the same android design doesn't mean doesn't make them the same thing.
Yeah,
especially after Data's like. Obviously, like you could go and get Starfleet record and see Data's career has been exemplary. He is the complete opposite of Lore.
He's saved the day so many
exactly.
times.
So obviously, Lore is the problem. You should have no problem with Data.
Yeah, dude.
Be upset that your son's dead, but put that to like if Lore shows up, hate that motherfucker.
Yeah, meet Lore once, you'll see.
Yeah,
he's a fucking asshole.
Exactly. So
piece of shit.
Kilamar, Dr. Kilamar, like fuck her, Dr. Mar.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I hate her.
I was not a big fan of her either.
Glad her son died.
And I did. I'm glad her son fucking died before he could join Starfleet.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly though, it's a episode. I still liked it though. It's still better than season 2.
Yeah, right. She was better than season 1.
Yeah, for real.
And that was a quick like 30 seconds on the episode, really.
Yeah,
really,
honestly, I wish I could talk more about it.
Yeah, but you can't.
Really not much.
Yeah, you can't. It's the whole Data Mar development, and then they just kill the entity.
Yep, and then she gets to feel bad about it.
Yeah,
and then disaster.
And I love this because we skip an episode, and then here's Roe again.
Yep,
being Roe.
Yep,
and there's like 4 different plots in this.
Yeah, this one's
I fucking love this one.
It's a good episode.
So we've got like I wrote multi-subplot episode, which I mean I don't know if it's called subplots, but and I love the opening is Picard Day.
Yeah,
or no, it's not Picard Day. It's it's the winner of the science fair. Picard Day's later.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry.
No, that's only me. There's the winner of the science fair.
Yeah,
or the 4 winners. I don't know. You have 4 winners. I guess the age groups, but
yeah,
the one kid did something about like beans or turnips.
Okay, first of
potatoes.
Dude, yeah, you are the like okay, so he's assigning shit to the kids before they go to climb and like get out of there. And he gives like, you'll be my medical officer. You'll be my first officer. You'll be the officer of potatoes.
Yeah. He made like he made a potato clock, and he's the first officer of potatoes.
I was like, Picard, you're fucking. You can tell even in children, Picard's like, yeah, this guy is gonna be a fucking ensign.
Yeah,
for years. He's gonna struggle. Fucking potatoes. I can replicate.
He's not even gonna be. He's gonna be a fucking enlisted crewman.
He's like the head of janitorial staff of the Enterprise.
Yeah. So we get they run into a quantum filament.
Yep.
Totally fucks the ship up.
Ruins it,
I guess
bro.
I don't see how they're in the vast of space. They just happen to go right through a quantum filament.
Yep.
I don't see how you fucking do that. Who was manning the ship? Geordi? Was he blind and just couldn't fucking read the you know what I mean? Like
reverse, he's all like
so our multiple subplots. So first we have Troy, O'Brien, and Roe. They're on the bridge. I don't know what O'Brien was doing on the bridge. He should have been fucking transporter room 3.
Just fucking off, dude.
You know, doing another round of diagnostics on the transporter. He loves those things. But they're on the bridge. Riker and Data are in Chinford with Worf and Keiko.
Yep.
And then later we know that's going to split off where Worf stays with Keiko with the rest of the folks at Chinford.
Yeah, because Keiko's about to give fucking birth.
Yeah, literally. The quantum filament induces labor.
Yeah.
So chalk that up to hot sauce, TV, Justin Bieber music, and now quantum filaments induce labor. So Riker and Data split off to get to engineering. And then we have I always forget about this, but Crusher and Geordi are in the cargo bay doing some sort of Geordi's doing some sort of inventory, and Crusher's there begging him to be in like a Gilbert and Sullivan fucking play that she's doing.
Yeah. Geordi, you'd be so good.
You'd be so good. I am the modern marvel of a modern major general.
I fucking hated him singing that song.
Well, he was doing it on purpose.
Yeah, but it was just like so annoying.
Model of a modern major general. Something vegetable and mineral.
I'm Ray
Animal,
Charles.
vegetable, mineral. Remember that fucking book?
She's like, Geordi, I need you to play Ray Charles in our remake of Ray.
You and Wesley Snipes, dead similar. But yeah, I love in Picard is with the kids. I forgot one. There's so much going on. I always
there's a 4th
Picard
kid
and the kids in the turbo lift.
Yeah.
And then of course Keiko.
Or 3 kids. I mean,
my favorite is Keiko and Worf because it's like this is like the first time Worf's seen a human vagina.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god.
This looks much better than a Klingon one. Klingon ones have teeth.
Yeah. Well, also, this is the second time someone's had to deliver a baby, and it's the most unassuming characters because it was Data, and then now Worf has to deliver a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Well, Data was there for it.
Data was there for it. And the whole this was some plot development for Troy or character development.
Oh,
she was technically
she was head command.
Yeah, so she has the rank of lieutenant commander, but in season 7, she finally gets around to taking the commander assessment to where she's not actually a commander.
Yeah, you're right.
Because nearly everyone, Geordi's lieutenant commander, Data's lieutenant commander,
Yeah,
Worf's just lieutenant.
Yeah.
Worf becomes lieutenant commander in Generations.
Yeah, Worf's just waiting for someone else to die so he can get another promotion.
Yeah, but they say that Troy is lieutenant commander, but she hasn't taken the commander assessment yet.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So
that is kind of weird. And
they probably just needed an episot for Troy in season 7, but
she puts her foot down for Ro.
Yeah, And Rose doing shit like she's like tying phaser power into the engineering console, and it works for like all of 2 minutes, and then it blows up in her face.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, it worked because they figured out that the containment field was down to like 20-some%.
Yeah, they're
falling.
They're all gonna.
They were gonna lose a warp. They were gonna have a warp core breach.
Well, she kept saying everyone else is dead, and Troy's like, I can fucking dude, I can
feel everyone. And they were we gotta separate the ship. It's like. Ro was being a little too Bajoran.
Yeah, you're being stop being a terrorist.
You know, O'Brien was like, along with Troy and trying to do things by the book, but he kind of had that mix of they had to do things by the book and against, outside of the guidelines to really get what they needed done. It's just O'Brien was too by the book and Ro was too, let's just commit terrorism.
Ro's like, can we bomb something?
Yeah, can we poor Picard, like you said, in the turbo with those fucking dumbass kids.
Well, it's just poor Picard because he's so bad with kids, and then he gets trapped.
And he's got a broken leg, a broken ankle.
with 3 fucking kids. You want to climb this really tall ladder?
The girl, she's old enough. She's like,
she also looked like a Pink Ranger, like her outfit. I was like, bro, give her a helmet.
Give her a fucking power coin. She can transform the Pink Ranger and get him out of there. But she like was okay.
Yeah.
But the other 3 were just fucking. Were the 3 kids or 4 kids?
I see. That's what I'm having trouble
remembering.
3. Yeah, I think it's 3 too.
The blonde kid and the kid with the buck teeth, dark kid with the buck teeth.
Yeah.
So I think it was 3.
Instant of potatoes.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
3 kids. I'm pretty sure 3 kids. And then they're climbing up the turbo lift, and they're singing Frere Jacques.
Yeah, Frere Jacques.
Frere Jacques. And they just over and over again.
Yeah.
Picard, pick a better song.
Yeah, fuck you, Picard. Why do you love theater and dumb shit so
fuck
much?
France. Why do you love France? You're English, for God's sakes.
Yeah. You're the most non-France person.
And then we got I love the cool. My favorite was probably the Geordi Crusher.
Yeah,
because they were in like legit.
They're dealing
danger.
with some shit.
They had the plasma leak.
Yeah.
That was going to radiation. It was going to kill them probably. The idea of them like opening up the cargo bay, the cargo bay doors, turning off the force field, and letting all the air suck out was brilliant.
Yeah.
And then they had to they actually had like to crawl back to the panel on the door to like.
To stop it.
Yeah, to like put air back in the cargo bay. So that was pretty fucking dangerous.
Yeah, they pretty much saved the day. Like for
that plasma leak could have definitely like did something a lot worse.
100%.
Well, of course, the ones who really saved the day are probably Riker and Data.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they reestablished the containment field.
Yeah.
For the warp core, but Data like getting fucking zapped.
I was about to say Data gets zapped, and he's all like, "Oh fuck, dude, Riker."
You take my head off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I love Riker carrying his head around.
Dude, that made me laugh so hard when he had Data's head on the table or whatever, and he's like giving him directions.
That is not it.
Yeah,
that is not it, Commander. Riker not knowing how to like do anything engineering wise really almost fucked them up.
Like, fuck, dude, usually I just slay poon and like stand around and beat up stuff. I've never had to
barely beat up stuff.
Yeah, check. I'm gonna play saxophone. No, sorry,
trombone.
Trombone.
Fuck. He's not Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
he's close, but he's not.
He's very close to Bill Clinton.
Which it's funny you say that because what's the next episode?
The game. Riker's getting fucking.
Riker's slaying Poon.
Yeah.
As soon as chases the Poon around the fucking hotel room in Ryza.
Yeah, it's a very. I do not like this scene. They're like playing hide and seek.
Sexual hide and seek.
It's very weird.
And he like tackles her.
He tackles her, and I mean it's gonna happen. And she throws his fucking communicator right out the fucking.
Well, the Enterprise is like probably in orbit waiting to like get the signal to beam his ass up.
Like, is he done down there? He's been slaying Poon for like 2 weeks.
They're on like a timetable to pick him up and then go to like deliver medical supplies to
Yeah.
a dying colony, and he's just down there playing around trying to get his last nut off.
Yeah, bro. And she's like, "Have you played this game?" And also, every time they get the game sucks. The game sucks. It could have been, which I know
Throwing
it's 91.
and- yeah.
But it's throwing frisbees in a tube, and every time it goes in, they go, "Oh." And I was like, I can't fucking take this, bro.
They ejaculate every time they get one in the tube.
Yeah, I just
I'm on
pictured
level
everybody
47.
like once they all get the fucking things, they're walking around. Everyone just has cum stains like on their fucking pants, like from the outside.
It's all over the
Yeah,
floor.
just fucking pants. The laundry that week for the Enterprise was just fucking horrific.
And this is the episode. Ashley Judd is back. She's named Robin Leffler. She's got her like
Yeah.
Basically, her human rules of acquisition.
Yeah.
And all the different rules.
And honestly, probably the best Wesley episode. I disliked him. He was actually, now that he's grown up and he's not like such a fucking annoying kid.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I love Jake and Nog in Deep Space Nine. They never bothered me. Wesley,
Jake bothers me.
Really? Jake bothers you?
He bothers me once he becomes the journalist.
Oh,
but we'll get there. Nog's great. Nog is definitely great.
Not to jump ahead, but yeah. But Wesley, this is probably his better one.
Yeah. He actually doesn't cause the issue. He actually solves the issue.
Yeah, for once,
it's not his fault.
He didn't fall asleep with a science experiment.
Right. And this thing is, this game is addiction, and it's kind of weird that the Data can't be affected, so they just fucking kill Data for the episode.
Just fucking turn him off.
Yeah,
dude.
They turn his ass off, and they sever some of his relays or connections in his brain.
Yeah, dude,
which is kind of fucked up because what if you can't repair those and
dude,
Soong's dead?
Was, everything could have been fucked. And it was all because Riker getting fucking space. Riker fucked up everything. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he kind of did. But at the same time, though, it's really not his fault because
he's controlled by it.
Why is the Katarian military or whatever the fuck they are trying to, what's their beef with Starfleet?
Well, and also, did anybody say anything about the box Riker probably had of 48 million fucking headsets so that everybody could?
No. They replicated them.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even. So
he brought I'm sure he brought one or two back, and then they just kept replicated them. Yeah,
that makes sense. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because I remember whenever they're talking to that Katarian chick, the chick that was on Risa, she's like, you get in the shuttle, take the plans, get to Starbase, whatever, replicate as many as possible, and get them out to the Starbase. So they're trying to invade the Federation for what reason? What's your beef?
It really makes sense.
Obviously, if anybody wises up to it, you have no military strength to handle all of Starfleet coming to blow your planet up.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, that was a horrible idea. Maybe if it was been a ploy to steal the ship or steal something, but to make it seem like they were invading, kind of dumb.
Yeah, calm down.
But definitely the idea of the game was kind of neat. We're gonna put them in a docile state.
Yeah, where they're addicted to this fucking game. Yeah, that gives them pleasure,
literally
making them
and made them open to suggestion and brainwashing.
Yeah.
And it was kind of lame that they saved Data. And he just walks in with that big hand light and flashes the light in their face. That just cancels MK Ultra.
Yeah, pretty much. What I always thought was funny though is Ashley Judd and Wesley go to fucking tell Picard about it. He's like, I'll look into it. They leave the room and Picard's like,
He just turns around and puts it on.
Puts it on. And then Beverly was being really weird with her kid. She's sitting at the table, essentially fucking just masturbating, and Wesley comes in and she's all, yeah. You gotta try this game out, Wesley.
Yeah, try this, Wes. This feels like your dad.
Dude. She just kept trying to put it on his head, and I was like, Beverly, you're being fucking weird, dude. But yeah, Wesley and Ashley Judd saved the day with their list of rules that Ashley Judd.
So annoying.
And when they're pretending to play it on the bed, they're laying on the bed, dude. I was like, oh, God.
It was a little cringe.
It's I couldn't get past all the and every time they made the dip, it was fucking just. I don't know. It sat wrong with me.
I really like this episode, but I don't.
Yeah. I just don't like. Well, the beginning chase sex scene was weird. And then just the whole rest of it of people getting pleasure from. I bet it was hilarious filming that episode.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the game's great.
Now, our other two-parter.
Yeah, Unification.
Parts 1 and 2, episodes 7 and 8. Spock's back. We get Leonard Nimoy in an episode.
Is fucking sick.
Yeah. Which we
get him at the end of this one, right?
No, he shows up.
He's on camera in it.
Yeah,
and then yeah.
They talk about him. They talk about Spock goes to he was MIA and apparently he's on Romulus and he's kind of AWOL.
And he looks older than his dad.
He looks older than Sarek. Yeah.
Sarek fucking dies.
Yeah, Sarek does die. And Spock is just more worried about, reunification over his dad dying, which that's very Vulcan of him, I guess.
100%.
Part 1 is not much to part 1. I guess we established that Spock's on Romulus. he's with an underground movement that is trying to bring about the reunification of Romulus and Vulcan.
Yep.
Which just cannot happen given the current political state of Romulus and how they are very militaristic and paranoid as fuck.
Danny gets a cool haircut.
Yeah. There's the whole like Vulcan ship. They found the T'Pau. It's a Vulcan ship in like a junkyard somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what led up to why that's funny or why that's iffy or weird.
It's because it's supposed to be there, and that guy that's like the leader of the junkyard, like the boss, they bring him on, and he's gonna show him where it's at, and it's fucking gone.
That's right.
And the only one he'll talk to is Troy because he's.
But why'd they want to see the ship to begin with?
Because they're trying to see. Because they're trying to see if the ship was taken. Because there's all those ships that have been taken, and like the Romulans are using them essentially. And so they're going to the junkyard to see if they're still there because they're taking the ships and like modifying them, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I'm right, I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
That's very. It's like, I guess if you blink or get up for 2 seconds, you miss it.
Yeah, this one's packed. Like this two-part is packed with fucking exposition.
There's the whole thing where they're on back and forth on Romulus and they're talking and they end up Picard and Data are out walking around trying to find them. They get captured by the Resistance or this movement.
They also find them instantly.
And then we see, Spock show up.
And also Riker goes to that space bar with that chick that plays piano.
Yeah. And then she starts singing Klingon opera for Worf.
Worf's like, fuck yeah. Dude.
And then Ferengi's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
turn that fucking shit off.
Horrible Ferengi.
Shut that fucking door.
This one runs together, so I don't know if that's the next episode.
I don't know either.
But we can just talk about it
we might as well go into episode part 2. Because at the end of the episode, the Resistance... that's when Spock shows up. We finally see Spock as he shows up once they capture Picard and Data.
Yeah,
they capture him. Whatever. But then we talk about Spock. Spock wants him gone. Spock's like, "Let me do my thing. You're in the way, basically."
Yeah.
And then Picard's like, "Well, part of the reason we're here is because Sarek's dead.
Yeah, your dad's straight dead. You need a mind meld with me."
Yeah, basically, that's the way they do that. And then Data and Spock have a little moment together.
Yeah, but they're both the same character.
They're both logical beings with no emotions. That was kind of cool.
Data, Spock is Data, Data is Odo, and Odo is Picardo. You know what I mean? Like we had one every season.
Yeah. And then all three of them get captured by Sayla. Yeah, Sayla had known about it because apparently one of the governor guys was a collaborator with Sayla,
and he fucked him over. He was trying to fuck him over, essentially, wasn't he?
Yeah, essentially. But even Spock already knew about it.
Yeah,
because Spock's Spock.
He's the man.
And okay, so yes, the Romulans are stealing Vulcan decommissioned ships.
Yep,
because they're going to use them to invade Vulcan.
Exactly.
With 2,000 soldiers.
I know, dude. What is this, Sparta?
2,000. That is nothing. Now, if you said like 20,000, 200,000, you can definitely do a good occupation. With 2,000,
what the fuck? What the do fuck? They own space. Like it's not like it's a country or a small town.
It's the whole planet plus the rest of the Federation.
Yeah, dude. Fucking stupid. That's why the Vulcans can't ever fucking get it right, dude. They just suck.
You mean the Romulans?
I mean, God, I always fucking do that. Yes. The Romulans. Sorry.
Yeah, Romulans suck. They're morons. And then there's they found the ships at Galorndon Core, which is such a cool name for like a planet or whatever the fuck. Galorndon Core. That sounds like a metal group.
Yeah, for real.
Galorndon Core.
Stova Core sounds like a metal. Well, it actually was in Trekkies.
Yeah. So the plot's revealed because Sayla is going to have once Spock to do his address to the Vulcans or to the Romulans or to whoever and wants him to like say something. He's like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. And then she has the whole holographic image double set up and they outsmart her and then they make it to where they broadcast her saying all about the invasion. It's all comes to light. Her plot's foiled.
Pretty sure Data does a Vulcan Vulcan grip or whatever too.
Yeah, Data hits a Romulan with it, and Spock's like, not bad.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's pretty good. And then at the end of the episode, when everything's they escape, essentially, that's when Picard and Spock do the mind meld, so that he can have that last little bit of closure, I guess, with his father.
Yeah,
and I guess I guess found out what he really felt about his son, the father-son thing.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also Picard found out that Spock was attracted to Data.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, he definitely was. Definitely was turned on by that cold logic.
Damn, dude.
But that's one that could be like just one episode.
Yeah, but I do like it though. I really do like unification. Also, I fucking love Spock. I can't lie. I love Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Spock and Bones are like my favorite two characters from TOS. So it was fucking dope just getting to see Spock do his thing again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matter of Time?
Which one is this about?
This is the guy who just keeps stealing shit.
Yeah, fucking what's his motherfucker's name? I wrote it down.
And I'm pretty sure he's
Berlinghoff Rasmussen.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And he was born in Jersey.
Yeah, no, he's from New Jersey.
What the fuck?
And also, I'm pretty sure this guy is the doctor or the scientist in Eureka. You ever seen Eureka?
Yes, I think he is too.
I fucking love Eureka.
But he reminds me of like Ernest meets Bill Nye.
Yeah, dude.
That's what he looks like.
I like his character. And then like they're like, "What are you here for? To see a significant event?" I'm just gonna observe and yeah. They're like, "Well, is something gonna fuck up?" And he's like, "I can't tell you.
Can't tell you that." And they have the whole thing about the what is it? The asteroid impact.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna like affect the climate or something.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing.
And he just keeps stealing shit.
Out. Yeah, he steals like a medical tricorder, a phaser. He tries to steal data.
Yeah, dude, he tries to take data on that weird. That ship was cool.
Yeah.
Because he found that ship, well, just not to give everything away, but he finds that ship because it lands in Jersey and he gets in it and realizes he can fucking time travel with it. And he acts like he's from the future, but he's actually just...
But he has no control of the ship. It just goes where it takes him, which is horrible because if he ever wants to go home, he's just not going to know how.
Yeah. And also, it's like, I thought it was kind of cool, the whole plot that he's supposed to be from the future, but actually it's just some janitor, inventor in New Jersey. That
some washed up inventor. Yeah. In the 22nd century, which... I mean, that's
Enterprise
they don't
time?
say where. That's like damn near Enterprise time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So is it like pre-Enterprise or post-Enterprise? Because if it's post-Enterprise, then this guy like definitely missed the mark. He could have been on the ground floor of a lot of stuff.
Could have been doing some dope shit.
He could have been doing like he's silly.
And he's way into isn't he trying to fuck Beverly? Who's he trying to bang? He likes one of them a lot.
I think it's Beverly.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's kind of a little flirty with Beverly.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because Beverly's more so into it. Like you're from the future?
I wrote here, actually from 22nd century New Jersey, checks out.
Yeah.
I even wrote that. He just starts to steal things from New Jersey. I mean, he might as well be part of the fucking mob.
Yeah, dude, it reminded me of that Jeff Ross joke. He's like, I'm in Jersey on the corner of
and like, so what is this guy get? Okay, so he gets left here in the 24th century.
Yeah, because his ship, it
just disappears.
They fucking foil his plot.
Yeah.
He almost takes Data.
Yeah.
Data gets off the ship because what the fuck does Data do?
He enters the ship to like do something,
and then
he finds that like he
finds all the shit.
He was tracking stuff, missing items.
Yeah, and he finds all the items in that because they realize that he's a fucking shyster and they're like asked to see the inside of the ship. And then when he opens it up, he gets Data in there. Only Data can see it because they don't want them to see anything from the future. Data gets in there and he's like, this is all of our shit. And then they close the fucking door and he's going to take Data.
Which luckily, like the fact they open the door to let the computer disarm everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is good.
And then he's stuck in the 24th century in jail.
Well, I mean, I don't really know how you can convict the guy. Like, he stole the stuff. But, I mean, he was going to get fucking like 30 days and kind of resort prison and then like just be forced to like learn how to
figure out
function
the 24th
century, which is probably pretty fucking easy.
Probably nice.
So he's probably in a better spot than he was.
Yeah, fuck, dude. They actually kind of helped him out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Damn it. I do like the character though.
And that's the whole thing about like Picard like struggling with this like decision of what to do on this planet, whether or not to act or not act.
Yeah.
And it's this whole mental gymnastics just for the guy that's there to like not even be legit. So everything Picard's doing is useless. He could have just done what he was going to do to begin with,
and you could tell he was a fucking liar because when he's sitting there watching it happen, you could see him getting nervous, like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, he's like sweating. You can see him sweating. This Rasmussen role is written for Robin Williams.
What?
Yeah,
that would have been great.
Yep,
I like this guy too. But
he had to do Hook instead.
Bad choice.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have. Robin Williams definitely should have been Rasmussen. That'd been that would have probably been the best episode ever.
Yeah, honestly, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
They should have just had Jonathan Landis play him just for no reason.
New ground.
Yep. Worf learns how to be a dad.
Yeah, Alexander just gets sent.
His parents are like, bro, we're too old.
His grandparents fucking hate the kid.
I don't think they hate him.
They love it. They're just like, we can't do anything. We can't do this.
Bro, we're old as fuck. He's a little Klingon shit. His mom's dead.
He's killing animals for fun.
Yeah, bro.
Oh God.
And then Alexander, Worf. It's so funny. Worf is like enrolling him in school, and that teacher's like, Worf, like, hey, Lieutenant Commander Worf.
What's all right? How do you spell your name? He's not answering.
Yeah, Worf doesn't know shit about him.
He didn't know his birthday. The 25th day of Moktok.
Yeah, Moktok.
What's that in actual dates? Yeah, all that kind of shit is kind of embarrassing because like Worf didn't bother to learn any of this stuff.
Yeah, didn't know shit.
But I mean, he probably didn't even think about it. Which,
Deadbeat dad. Worf has been getting cigarettes for the last 3 seasons.
And I love he just keeps getting interrupted by like Crusher wants to like do a physical and Troy wants to do more stuff with him. And he's like trying to like do his job, and Picard's like,
"You go handle your
go do your thing," which is very surprising for Picard.
Honestly, I don't think so.
Had this not been season 5?
Yeah, season 2, Picard would have been like, "Dude, fucking,
can you get your shit together? I need you to do. If you're gonna do this, you got to do both. Either figure it out or don't." Or
Picard went soft. He let Data have a cat.
Yeah,
Picard.
Yeah. But I mean, soft Picard is definitely a better Picard.
Way better.
It just feels surprising. Mostly because we've never seen it before.
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
And then like the whole other plot of this is the that planet that is like trying to figure out warp drive without warp drive with that soliton wave bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you have to have to use it, you have to have the generator on the planet.
Yep.
That you're leaving, and then you have to have like the dissipator thing on the planet you're getting to.
How the fuck they're gonna get there?
Yeah. And what happens if you have to like stop midway through?
Just don't.
Well, what if you do though?
I know.
Then you're fucked. You're trying to get like the thing your place you're getting to is 10 light years away, and you're stuck at 5 light years away. You're in the middle. You are dead.
Then you're fucking George Clooney in Gravity, just floating around.
You were fucking dead. Horrible idea. And then of course it doesn't work.
Nope.
Whatever happens, the wave's picking up energy as it goes along, and if it hits the planet they're going to, it will destroy the planet.
Yeah.
Horrible fucking idea.
Worst fucking idea.
Even Geordi's kind of like, this is a good idea. I like warp drive without, or warp speed without warp drive. This is a good idea. Like, no, Geordi, it's not, you fucking idiot. Yeah. I'm a fucking human from the 21st century that knows this is not a good idea.
And it's also like, Geordi, you study engines. You've literally said you feel more comfortable with blueprints. Like, what do you mean it's a good fucking idea?
Stupid.
No, I agree with you completely on that one. But I do love this episode though, the Worf and Alexander bonding and like, him getting to know his kid better.
I love how Alexander's a klepto.
Yeah, bro.
He's like stealing shit
from the museum.
And then like the emergency's going on, and like he just leaves the quarters and goes to that zoo.
Yeah, go hang out with that weird fucking
tree thing.
Which fucking is so funny whenever not to jump ahead, but like he makes Riker grab that fucking thing when they come out of there. Like,
it was endangered.
Yeah, but it was just funny seeing Riker carrying this big, gross fucking alien thing out of there.
This Muppet.
Why the fuck? Like this smoke inhalation.
And then, of course, like Alexander's trapped underneath that girder.
Yeah.
And Worf just gets retard strength out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, it's like that fight or flight. Like
the adrenaline for being a parent. Yeah. But I call it retard strength because Worf's not a good parent.
No, he's a terrible parent.
So it's retard strength.
He went straight Forrest Gump on that bar. Well, and then he lifts it.
Straight grilled cheese making.
Worf, they get out of there, and Worf pulls a grilled cheese out of his fucking
eyes are eating it. He just half to Alexander.
But no, I think this is a good episode. I like it. Little Alexander, man. He's just fucking, it's feel for him, bro.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
Like, and Worf is genuinely a bad parent. He made him look at his dead mom. No death.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So I know this is totally off topic, but we're talking about Worf and Alexander and how Worf's not a good parent. But I was camping this week because I love Trek. I have a handful of Star Trek books in my camper.
Yeah,
and I read one because I hadn't read yet. Here There Be Dragons, it's a TNG novel, and the opening, like chapter 1, is Riker and Alexander in a holodeck program, and they're like on a hunt.
No shit.
And they're hunting these fucking apparently like the most renowned warriors in wherever. the galaxy or some shit, and they're like, hunting them, or they're being hunted essentially, and they it's like dangerous. Like Riker gets hurt and all this shit, but like Alexander like kills 2 of them with a sword.
That's badass.
I don't know how old Alexander is in this, but I can imagine he's still a child, still a young adolescent.
Least,
he like kills these warriors, and like they kill all 4 of the warriors, and it ends, and like here comes Worf out of nowhere, and he was like, "That's pretty good. You did a pretty good job." And Alexander's like, "Did you see, Dad? I killed 3 of them or whatever." Just excited he just killed.
You
these
see my
2
baseball
things.
game?
Yeah, basically the Klingon equivalent of "Dad, you see me hit that home run." I just thought that was funny, but he does become a better dad.
Yeah, he was like, I was actually reading poetry to this Klingon chick in the stand,
yeah, doing Klingon opera. But yeah, and then there's the whole like they do the whole like contract thing where Alexander promises to do this if Worf does this, vice versa, and that doesn't fucking work.
Yeah,
they just gotta like be better, family or whatever. It's a nice little Klingon,
it's just
father-son episode.
Exactly,
it's fine.
And like I just love Alexander.
It's cute.
He's cool.
Yeah. So let's get to hero worship because this
episode's hilarious.
Directed by Patrick Stewart.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, he made a good episode.
He made a pretty good episode. So, this kid's a moron. This Timothy kid.
He's not
he's a fucking idiot. He's a dumb
I'm
motherfucker.
a robot.
Well, not even that. I killed them all.
Yeah, dude.
Like I don't remember what the ship was. It was the Vico.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was like an Oberth class ship. So it's the glass. It's a piece of porcelain out in space. I feel like that's what it was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like it was an Oberth class ship doing anything more than going from point A to point B is dangerous for it.
Yeah.
So it disappears. It's found adrift in like a black cluster.
Yeah.
Racist. But everyone's dead except for this kid, Timothy.
Yeah, he's the only one that lived.
I don't know how this child lived when adults, died.
Just hiding.
But he's traumatized. He adopts Data's, persona of emotionless, all this shit. He's wearing the same outfit and slicking his hair back.
Yeah, dude. He's all like,
and the whole thing was like the shields is what's causing like the gravity waves in the black cluster.
Yeah,
but Timothy like hit a button on a panel and thought it killed everyone.
Yeah, he thought he killed everybody.
Dumbass.
So he's all fucked.
And then Picard's like, Timothy, like all the panels have security access on them. Like you couldn't have done anything if you tried.
Yeah,
you might as well have, you would have had better luck like shooting everyone with a phaser than like thinking you hitting this panel would have killed everyone. Shit. And it was just kind of fucking dumb. And it was Data and the boy figuring out that the shields are what caused the intensifying the gravity waves, which caused more damage.
Yeah,
and that was it.
They figured it out at the end and saved the day.
Yeah, but I guess Timothy kept saying they were attacked.
Yeah,
and then said it was Romulans out of nowhere.
Yeah,
probably because he heard someone say Romulans.
Most likely,
in passing.
I just loved it when he got dressed up and he had like his fucking hair slicked back.
Well, he's trying to slick his head back and he's like keeps moving his head. And he's like, Timothy, like, can you stop moving your fucking head?
I don't do that,
he's
that
like,
much.
Well, I'm doing what you do. He's like, and then Data starts doing it too.
Yeah, Data's like,
and he stops himself.
He's
just trying to comb his hair back.
And then they, flat imitation's the highest form of flattery, is what Beverly tells him, I think. But all in all, I think it's a good episode. It's funny seeing the little kid try to pretend to be Data.
Yeah.
This episode killed me back in the day. But yeah, not much to say about that one.
Yeah, let's go on to Violations.
Yep.
Because this is
Violations, bro.
This is
mind rape episode.
This is Troy gets sexually assaulted again.
Again, I know.
It's like once every other season she's getting assaulted.
Yeah, dude. And this one's by the mind.
The Ulians.
Yeah.
Delegation going to Calder 4. I feel like that's the second time I've heard Calder 4. Like that's like the planet where people go to have conferences or some shit. But they're telepathic historians.
Yeah, so they can help you see, like they can help you remember something from your mind. Like Keiko, they had her remember the
her fingering that cup of fucking coffee or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. She's seeing in her mind, then it cuts to her doing it. She's like fingering the air.
Yeah,
like she's like sticking 2 fingers in.
And they're like,
it's like, whoa, hey, what's she
Keiko?
seeing? I thought that was kind of weird. And I even wrote that Keiko shadow fingering.
Yeah.
There's that Jev guy assaults Troy in her dream.
Yeah, and it's she has the dream that he comes.
It's Riker.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah, he's dreaming that Riker raped her or something.
Well, they were like getting intimate.
Yeah, and then
then like forces himself. Yeah, and then it turns into like the one guy.
Yeah, and then
whose name I can't remember.
Screaming
by Joe or Job. I can't remember what the fuck I wrote. Jew. I don't know what the fuck I wrote here. Fucked up gets fucked up. Oh no, okay. Riker gets fucked up too. Because they're investigating.
Yes.
And they learn that they're figuring out more. So then Riker gets like the mind fuck. And then Crusher gets the mind fuck.
Yeah.
And then it comes at the very end that what's that? Jev. So Troy wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Jev like tries to help her.
Yeah.
Replaces himself. Like she uses his powers to do like historian thing part.
Yeah.
And he, in doing so, replaces his own image in her head with his father's,
yeah.
which is fucked.
Yeah, which is really
because
bad.
Yeah, like not just some random person. He's throwing his own dad under the bus.
Yeah,
but come to find out, like he does it again, but gets caught by Geordi.
He had nothing to do with it. It ended up being the dad.
No, it was Jeff. Jeff did it.
I thought, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He tried to frame his dad.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
And Geordi was like doing research on this.
Yeah.
Because they think it's supposed to be like Iron Cynic syndrome, some sort of syndrome.
Yeah.
But I guess Geordi notices something that the same things happen every time these guys go somewhere.
Yeah.
And they find out that Jev is the one that
it's just a mind rapist.
Where every time it happens, he's there. Jev's there.
Yeah.
So they put two and two together and get sexual assault.
100%.
And they figure out it's him and they arrest him.
Yeah.
I guess. But dude, like, to actually like throw your own dad on the bus because you just can't get pussy in real life.
Yeah, because you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing. Like, telepaths, man, they're weirdos.
Yeah, dude, they're
fucking weird. And maybe like there are probably plenty of other women he could have like done it with on the ship.
Yeah, he just goes right after.
It's a ship of 1,000 people.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and then also to fuck Riker over as well. And Riker was the only one that wouldn't. He didn't want him to go into his mind.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, yeah, dude, my dad was weird. I don't want to even remember.
Yeah. Episode 13, then, the Masterpiece Society.
Yep.
Also known as the Masterpiece Theater. So there's the neutron star fragment heading to this planet Moab 4.
Yep.
And they get there, and it's this fucking like colony of humans that live in this dome.
Yeah.
And they're all like genetically bred and all like bred for purpose. It's like,
yeah.
Imagine being the guy that's bred to be the janitor.
Yeah, dude. I know.
Every time this happens, man. Every time there's some sort of genetic engineering and everyone's who's the guy that's just cleaning toilets?
Yeah, I was
imagine being that guy.
Yeah, your fucking life sucks for sure. It's like, oh, well, you mean what about him? He gets to be a leader. We're like, well, no, you're the janitor, bro.
You're the janitor.
And then the leader falls in love with Troy.
Yeah, and then
Troy fucks him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do some stuff.
Yeah.
She's fresh coming off getting sexually assaulted, and she's already ready to fuck another guy.
Yeah, she's like, this guy's
and then Geordi and like the one chick that I don't remember what's her name, Hannah Bates. Her and Geordi have a little thing.
Yeah.
It's not really as, sexually motivated as Troy is with Aaron. But
she wants off that planet.
She wants off the planet. They have like a merging of minds. They like see that they're both like scientifically inclined and whatever, and like
they get to decide what they want to do.
right the Bates and 22 other colonists want to leave.
Yep.
And then they're like, just give us 6 months.
Yeah. And
they're like, we don't want 6 more hours. Like, everything's out there.
Yeah.
All this shit. These people aren't perfect, and they are light years ahead of us when it comes to everything.
Yeah, because nothing's planned. They pick what they want to do and then fucking
go
for it.
Exactly. And there's also that outside influence of like other cultures, other people.
Yeah.
Definitely more than just 200 fucking people.
Yeah, they get to learn shit about the world.
Exactly. They get to collaborate more and like have innovation. So they're so far behind, even though they're supposed to be this perfect society.
Yeah.
Living on a planet that is not even suitable for life.
No, it's
dumb
garbage.
Idea.
It's gonna burn up. Like the planet's fucked.
Well, the star fragment. I guess the density of the neutron star fragment probably had so much gravitational force behind it that it was probably going to cause tremors of the planet as it passed. So they like reinforce the structure, and then like the girl, that Bates chick, she sets up a false alarm to say that like, oh, the structure is actually
because she doesn't want to fucking leave
because she wants to leave.
Doesn't want to leave the Enterprise, I should say.
Yeah, so she makes it to where there's like a false alarm that, you know, there's micro fractures everywhere and it's like not going to hold, but Jordy with his magic eyes can see that there's nothing there.
He's like, I could have seen that.
Exactly. Yeah, I could have seen that. I would have seen it. So you're lying. So what's up? And she's like, we want to leave. I want to leave.
Fuck this place, bro.
Awful. And then like this is the whole thing of like the Prime Directive, because and that's the thing with the Prime Directive when we bring it up. An episode, it always involves humans.
Yeah.
So if they are humans, therefore they are. I don't care.
They're not
it automatically makes them. Yeah, it automatically makes them Federation citizens.
Yeah.
So
fuck the Prime Directive.
So sorry, you're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If you want to start over on another planet. But like you know, Picard is very much torn as to whether or not the Prime Directive applies here for these 22 people, whether or not he can grant them asylum. Or he can't involve himself at all. But at the same time, you've already involved yourself when you beam down your team of engineers.
Yeah, but don't even go there if you're like that.
Exactly, then you can't do anything. So it's kind of a silly point.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I dropped my phone, everybody.
Yep. Destroyed. Broken.
Yeah.
It's kind of a moot point that he's already broken the Prime Directive, regardless of whether or not he decides that he's broken it or not.
Yeah, it's already been
been
shattered just going to that fucking planet.
Yeah. But I don't remember. Did they even leave?
I think some of them leave. Well, no. Fuck, dude. No, I can't remember.
Because they gave them the options like, hey, like, we get it. You're not happy. You want to leave.
Give us 6 months.
Give us 6 months. Because, for one, you already know how crucial it is to have the society we have, everyone being here in place doing their job, because they were, you know, made for that job. If someone leaves, and there's a hole in our society.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't want 6 months, blah, blah, blah.
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck. And so I don't remember if they leave or not.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like they leave.
I feel like they don't, though. I feel like they decide to come back. They make it a mission to do the 6 months.
Yeah, Picard will
come back, and anyone that wants to leave can leave.
That is what happens.
I feel like that's what happens.
I agree.
Which, I mean,
shit deal.
I feel like the Hannah chick left, though, regardless.
Yeah, I think she went, no matter what.
She went. Which means good for her. She's dumb.
Yeah,
dude,
the masterpiece.
I'm looking at my notes for the next episode for Conundrum. I have four dots.
I love this episode.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Conundrum. Everyone loses their memory when they get probed.
Yep.
McDuff shows up on the bridge as a
he's the first officer.
Yeah. Everyone loses their memories.
I love how they
it's just a Soteran Lycian war that they are going to use the Enterprise to blow up the ship or blow up the the Lycian base is just the space station used in Justice.
Yeah.
You just reuse that, and then.
Well, what I like though is that they're all trying to figure out their ranks, and then first of all, Riker bangs Rolaren.
Yeah,
they start fucking.
Yes. Yeah, and I was stoked for that because they would actually make a good couple in my opinion.
Well, and even at the end,
once Ro gets over herself and stops being a bitch all the time, they would make a good couple.
Well, even at the end when they get their memories back, it's like awkward. And Whoopi Goldberg's like, well, maybe you just, or no, Troy. They talk to Troy and Ro talk it out, and Troy's essentially like, well, maybe it's something you all always wanted to do but just didn't do. And Riker's like, well,
Riker would fuck anything that moves.
Yes,
we know that.
Riker would fuck Guinan.
Yeah. Probably did. Remember that scene in the earlier season when they're trying to teach Wesley how to talk to girls, and they just start going back and forth. Shut up, kid.
Yeah,
they definitely hooked up.
But no, Riker bangs Rolaren. I love when they're trying to figure out their ranks, and they're like, well, Worf is probably the leader, and whenever
he has his bandolier, he's, the only Klingon, so he must be the leader.
And then they find out Picard's the captain, and Worf's like, Captain, I'm sorry.
But he's like, what are you apologizing for? Like, obviously, none of us have our memories. So what else are you going to do?
I just love Worf for that reason, because he's like, fuck, I've dishonored you, Captain.
Yeah, I've dishonored yourself and me. Like, I've dishonored all of us. And look, hey, Worf got a promotion without having to kill anyone.
Hey, for real, dude, he had a promotion.
It didn't last very long.
He was captain for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that McDuff guy's annoying, and he found out he's a Satarian, and he's like, we don't even get to see what his. He gets phasered. You see like his form, and it's all weird looking, but he doesn't like turn back into it. He's still a human.
Yeah, essentially a mind
I would love
terrorist.
to see like whatever his fucking species look like.
Yeah, for real.
Cool. You don't even see the Lycians. You just see their space station.
Yeah,
this feels like a cheap episode.
It was, but I did like it though.
I do,
and it was funny seeing Riker and Rolaren hook up. That actually made me laugh so hard.
Made me wish I was Riker.
Who doesn't wish they were Riker? He's the shit. But then we got power play. This one's fucked. This one's crazy. They go to that planet that has an alien spirits that are trapped on it, and they inhabit Data, Troy, and fucking O'Brien. And they're fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're ready to get out of there.
They claim to be officers of the Essex that was lost like fucking 200 years ago.
And they're liars.
They're lying motherfucker. They're criminals.
O'Brien almost kills his own fucking wife.
Yeah. And it's weird because like he was like trying to like because they have access to their memories too.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait a minute, I know you.
Yeah.
And then he like tries to like go in for a kiss and stuff, and it's really fucking creepy.
It's very weird. And Data's a fucking dickhead. Like he just Brent Spiner. Just what an actor, bro.
Yeah.
Even fucking and Troy's even an asshole. Like I really like this episode.
And it's just the whole like standoff, like hostage situation they have in 10 Forward.
It's crazy.
It's very tense.
Fucking Star Trek. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Worf's, trying not to like kill them all, even though he really wants to.
Yeah, Worf's pissed. He's like, he gets fuck up.
He gets phasered like 6 times.
Yeah, dude.
It's just, and I guess it's just a prison planet. That's all it is.
They're just stuck there.
It's Australia.
Yeah, dude. It's like, have you seen the spiders there? We don't want to fucking go back.
the spirit spiders, they fucking eat us.
Yeah, no, this one's another, like, well, I feel like it's like 3 episodes in a row where it's just like one-offs that are like very interesting, but like don't have as much stain. I kind of agree with you now that season 4 is probably the best season so far because season 5 had a lot of like, Data has a little kid that thinks he's him, and like, this one
very character-driven stuff.
Yeah,
not a lot of
a lot of character development, though, and like insight into how everybody thinks, but also just for the entirety of Star Trek, it's not that much.
There's not really many stakes in this season.
No,
which I'm fine with.
Yeah,
I enjoy like
I love this season.
Day-to-day Trek.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always liked one-offs better than I did the over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Arcing plot, like X-Files, bro. Monster of the Week episodes are the best ones. Fuck the cigarette. Well, I like Cigarette Smoking Man, but like
Cigarette Man was good. Yeah.
But we'll have to fucking talk about X-Files at some point.
Fuck, you might be right. There wasn't much this one. Let's get to ethics.
Yeah, ethics. Worf fucking gets paralyzed and asks Riker to help him.
He gets hit by an empty storage bin and it breaks his spine in 2. Why are all those storage things? Why do they all weigh 7,000 pounds?
Why are they stacked that high? Who the fuck decided to stack them that high?
Like whenever, like in the disaster episode, Geordi and Crusher are moving those bins away from the fire.
Yeah,
and they are struggling to move one.
Yeah, bro.
They're dying, they're sweating through their uniforms.
What's in it?
What's in this shit?
Yeah, dude.
If it's something that heavy and volatile, obviously it probably should be stored in a much better secure location than
bunch
just
of nibbler poop.
Bunch of what?
Nibbler poop from Futurama.
Yeah. Oh, they're just dead tribbles.
They just got an overstock of fucking dead tribbles.
And then we have the doctor, this Dr. Toby Russell. It's a woman named Toby.
She's like, I've got an experimental thing, and I don't really give a fuck if anyone dies.
Yeah, the Genetronic replicator.
Yeah.
And she's going to replicate his spine and transplant his spine.
And she loses all credibility with Crusher when they're on that planet and she tries something experimental and that guy dies. And Crusher's like, you could have fucking not done that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, what the Klingon so the Klingon redundancies actually has a name called the Brakul.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat. They have like 2 of everything and all this crazy shit. Which do they have 2 wieners?
I hope so.
I don't know. But yeah, and then
Spike.
And then Worf asking Riker for ritual suicide, which is barely even ritual suicide. like all they do in the thing is they just the person that's gonna help you just gives you the dagger,
and then you stab yourself.
Yeah,
but Riker doesn't want to do it.
No, he's like fuck you, to hell with your shit.
He's like, you have a fucking kid.
Your culture sucks.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with Riker though.
Oh fuck yeah.
Worf's like, I don't want to walk with a limp. Tough shit, bro. Jordy can't see.
Yeah, Ray Charles in engineering.
Yeah, bro.
And you're worried about a limp?
Fucking tell me he didn't play the piano. He learned how to make ships.
Well, and then it's weird though because, and I'm sure this is something that they probably did study this in real life, and how this probably happens where people do have some sort of traumatic injury. It's going to affect their quality of life, and they're on that, the edge of, do I end it all, or do I like continue on and have this life that is not where it was before the accident?
Yeah,
because Crusher is suggesting using those like mototronic, those
help
things
him
that
walk better.
Right, he does it.
Yeah,
but he like doesn't like it.
Yeah, and he essentially tells Alexander like I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, at first he's gonna tell Alexander that he's gonna like do it.
Yeah.
Then he decides he's gonna do it to kill himself.
Well,
so he flip flops, and then they decide to go ahead and do the surgery. He wants the surgery.
Does fucking die?
He does die for like 22 minutes. He's dead.
Alexander comes in there.
Yeah,
which was sad as fuck. That episode,
sad and also traumatic, probably for Alexander, that he's seen his dead dad come back to life.
Yeah, he's watched two parents die, even though the one came back.
Yeah,
but then also fuck Worf in this episode, because it's not going to be an iron lung or on life support, bro. You got to have a cane. You'll fucking kill yourself.
Well, and I mean, with enough physical therapy in the 24th century, I'm sure you can have 99% mobility back, dude.
They're like, Worf, you fucking got your neck snapped because you fell off a fucking side of something, and then that guy brought you back to life. Like, shut up.
Yeah. And I always laugh at the end of the episode where he's doing his physical therapy, and he's on that balance bar.
Yes.
And you can see, like, it's just a regular balance bar they use in, like, today. And they just they just glued the little touchpad to it. And you can see the really shitty welds on the bar. Like, come on, this is 24th century.
Yeah,
those
guys.
welds would be perfect.
Please.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. But you don't hear anything else about that. Because as soon as we get to the next episode, guess who can walk just fine?
Yeah, we're fine.
Like, to have a spinal transplant.
Yeah, and a whole nother
you would need years of fucking physical therapy.
100%.
There's no way it would take a couple months.
And the surgery
it
was
seems
rough.
like every episode's like a few months here and there.
Yeah.
But there's no way.
Well, and the surgery was actually intense when they were it was fucked.
Oh yeah.
But I actually love this episode. I just get pissed at Worf, like, stop trying to kill yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're already you're already not the typical Klingon, so maybe don't do the one dumb thing in your culture is ritual suicide.
100%.
Fucking Canadians.
Now we got
Canadian.
We got the outcast, I guess, / like non-binary episode of Star Trek.
Yeah, this is probably the most I would say the most longest lasting social commentary episode.
Yeah, 100%.
And Geordie Beard.
Oh yeah,
Geordie has a beard in this episode.
Yeah,
it's always nice to point out.
Yeah,
because I don't know why. Maybe
should have kept it.
He's doing roots or something, and
he's like, Riker gets pussy. It's probably that beard.
Yeah, for sure. You get the Janai, who are an androgynous. They're a genderless race.
Yeah,
they're just purely androgynous.
Riker still wants to fuck them.
And the Soren.
Yeah,
which is where they reuse that name in Generations for the bad guy.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it's just this is a very. I feel like we talk more about the social commentary over the episode.
Yeah,
because their culture. Whenever they even said, like, whenever anyone does decide they want to like pick a gender, they get like fucking like that. What they call it? It's like psychotropic.
Yeah, they have
psychotechnic therapy.
Yeah,
it's like a conversion therapy.
Yeah,
which. And it's like, to our society, is it wrong? Because, I mean, you have gay conversion camps, you have stuff like that, and it's like, what is it wrong or not?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we're not in a enlightened enough species yet to know whether or not it is subjectively right or wrong. It could be objectively right or wrong.
Yeah.
But there's too many subjective points on it, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just a very weird episode because you're like, who is right, who is wrong? The Janai, they are genetically genderless.
Yeah, that's just how it happens.
So like Soren,
and they look hilarious,
wanting to be, I guess, female, and having those feelings for Riker,
yeah,
goes against what her species deems as normal,
like their prime directive.
Yeah, but this is genetically, this is culturally, she's going against it, and they don't want that. So then they like force her to go to the therapy, which is that right or wrong? That's not us. That's not up for us to decide. For one, because we're not Janai.
Yeah.
And two, because we are not a genderless race.
Yeah.
We are male and female. Whether or not you believe that there's other genders, from a genetic standpoint, male and female.
Yeah.
Just like how the Janai genetically no gender.
And she's learning about like what the difference is on the ship when she goes up there with Riker. And like, you're right though. This one, it was like when I was watching, I was like, man, this episode really kind of stood the test of time. With
it's the thinker of an episode.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I think it's kind of wild that in the end of the episode, when Riker is going to go kidnap this woman, this person to like save them because he's in love with them.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, like, I already did the thing. Like, this is what I am. And like, he's like assaulting people. Him and Warford, they transport down to the planet covertly.
Yeah, dude.
They assault multiple people to try and rescue Soren.
Yeah.
And then they just go back to the ship.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No consequences.
Yeah, it's fine.
No consequences, which is wild.
Which is because they're not fucking lower decks, bro. They don't have to worry about
right.
consequences.
Or maybe no one reported it. I don't know. But I like that no ramification for rescue attempt. Oh man, I slept like shit last night. Sorry, guys.
I don't mean to keep yawning as well, audience.
No, you're good, man. I'll get through it.
Cause and effect.
Yeah, this is just one last thing. Like,
right, go for it. My bad.
The Outcast is an episode that you can either. I feel like, I mean, you're on Facebook. I mean, if you're on Facebook all the time and you see people that like to use Star Trek to justify, what they are, their opinions, and I'm sure both of us are probably on the opposite of like, Trek would validate certain people.
Yeah.
And I think Trek doesn't validate that, because
Trek kind of has a different I understand what people are saying, but Trek also, like, if you watch all of Star Trek, it's kind of more so, I don't know how to explain it. It's more so like everyone's equal, but it still acknowledges the differences.
Right. Well, and also like they definitely tackle a lot of different stuff, but I think Trek is you are what you are.
Exactly.
And the point about Star Trek is that the Star Trek is a society that exists, the point to where you can be whatever you are. There's not, obviously there are planets we know of that probably aren't the best, but you live on Earth.
But they're not they're not the Federation.
Like if you live on Earth, you have all the opportunity in the world because you don't have to worry about famine, money, scarcity. You can go do whatever you want.
Do what you want.
So you don't have time. You don't have time to have like fucking childhood trauma.
Yeah.
You don't have time to have all this nonsense. You don't. People aren't getting fucking, assaulted in the streets. You're not getting sexually.
It's like a picture perfect world.
Yeah, essentially, there are its problems.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it is. So like all the stuff that exists today isn't going to exist.
No, it's not going to be in Star Trek.
Exactly. Which is why, like, I think there are people out there that would probably justify this episode, use this episode to justify, like, oh, well, I'm this, even though I'm actually not, I'm sure people can get the gist of what we're saying, but we don't want to go out and say it because it's not really our place. We're just doing a review of the episodes.
Yeah.
It's just, this is one of the episodes that could be used either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It could be either argument with this one.
Exactly. And that's not what Trek's not trying to definitively say. This is it. This is this or that. It's trying to trying to bring it to your attention. And that's the people that can have those conversations to what's objectively or subjectively right or wrong.
No, I agree.
Or true, or what is something that should be brought to more awareness, to have more awareness, or to be conversed in open dialogue.
No, I agree. I think at the end of the day, Star Trek is a show that's made to make you think about stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Make you think about new ideas and just try and connect it to your own. I mean, there's a lot of fucking, they're talking about real life stuff. Like, there's definitely anti-drug episodes of Star Trek.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So like, it's just more, I don't know. I just think Star Trek's meant to make you think about it and be like, oh, what if, you know?
Oh yeah, and you're going to see a lot more of that in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, which I'm excited. I'm so excited for Deep Space Nine.
There's a couple episodes of Deep Space Nine that I just like. I have so much trouble watching them because the messages are like only an absolutely brain dead moron would think that what's actually happening in this is right when it's blatantly wrong.
No, I feel that.
Or you know, it's like there's like that hindsight and a bit of like, you know, an enlightened civilization.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get to that though. But let's go in. We definitely talked a lot about the Outcast and the societal ramifications of that episode, which
still a good episode,
still to this day. But so let's get to cause and effect.
Yep.
Kelsey Grammer's in this one. Another cameo. He's Captain the Bozeman.
Yeah.
But yeah, the temporal causality loop, and the Enterprise just keeps blowing up.
Yeah, it just keeps fucking blowing up.
And this is a great, like, the first thing you see in this episode is the Enterprise getting hit by another ship.
Yeah, dude,
and it's a cell explodes, and then boom. You're like, what the fuck?
What happened?
I think the crew even like didn't like this episode, or they didn't like the fact that the first thing you see is the Enterprise getting fucked up and destroyed.
I mean, I can't blame them, but I did like seeing. I mean, it's fucking crazy, but it was nice effect.
Oh yeah,
and also the poker game. They keep playing that same fucking game of poker to the point where everyone can remember the cards.
Yeah, and then Data has the threes.
Yeah,
that was cool. He's doing his android thing. And Jonathan Frakes directed this.
Of course he did, bro. I fucking love Jonathan Frakes.
It's a very well directed episode.
They should have got the captain coming there and shuffle the Picards. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, this one's it's just them. Oh wait, also for this one, I think the only scenes they reused was ship scenes, like outside, like, you know, like the Bozeman hitting the Enterprise and like the ship exploding. I think those are the only things reused. Every other scene was done every time.
Yeah.
So the card scene every time. No actual character footage was reused.
That makes sense.
Which is kind of cool. Because there's a lot of times where some of the scenes you could have reused them.
Yeah, 100%. But they just actually
put in a little bit of stuff here and there, but they kept doing it every time. Yep.
Which is badass. And I think, isn't it Beverly the first one to notice?
Yes. She's the first one that like kind of feels like they've done it before. And then she like another time loop, she starts guessing the cards.
Another gaslight Beverly
and they
episode.
do as well. Yeah. Beverly, you're just crazy. Yeah, and this is kind of, and like the Bozeman has nothing to do with it. It's just the temporal causality loop is the whole thing. It's just neat that it's another Federation ship that's been missing for 90 years, and they end up in the 24th century, and it's Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah,
that's the only really kind of neat thing about this episode.
He actually just plays Frasier in the episode.
Yeah. Niles is at ops, or Niles is at fucking tactical.
Dude, Niles as Data would be hysterical.
Okay, another off topic. There is I don't know if it was for an award show, but it's whenever Voyager came out, when UPN was a thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's the cast of Frasier as the crew for Voyager, but Janeway's captain.
Why the fuck didn't this ever get made?
I'll have to show you this later, dude.
Yes,
it's so funny. It's a short little skit. I thought it was so super funny, but it's funny because, you know, Kelsey, apparently he's a big Star Trek fan.
He seems like he would be.
Yeah.
He'd be a good captain, bro. I'd watch that shit.
Oh yeah. All right, CBS. Paramount, you fucking idiots. Give me a call. Give me and London a call. We're gonna.
We'll tell you
if you want successful Star Trek, not for fucking morons that like stuff like Discovery and that Starfleet Academy bullshit that's about to come out. Give us a call and we'll tell you how to make a real Star Trek. You fucking idiots.
We do not need Starfleet Academy. That preview sucked.
No, I can do that and make it a better one.
Yeah, give us Starfleet Academy. Don't fuck it up. Though.
I will fucking make that a Emmy award-winning show.
If any of you like the new show, sorry, but we do not.
If any of you like the new show, sorry, but you're wrong.
It's only Lower Decks
in third season of Picard.
Yeah. The first duty.
Yeah, let's get to that. Let's say like cause and effect. It's super super quick. The first duty, Wesley episode.
Yeah, Wesley and them are covering up that they weren't ready to fucking do the maneuver.
Well, they were.
No, the one guy wasn't.
Yeah, the one guy wasn't. Robert Duncan McNeil. You know, that's Tom Paris.
Yeah, we got playing.
He's playing.
That's the first thing of Tom Paris, right?
Well, he's playing Nico Locarno.
Oh, he's not playing the same guy?
He's a different character.
Dude, I guess I should have paid attention to the names, but I totally thought that was like how Janeway found him. Was he like got kicked out of Starfleet and then?
I mean, it would be nice if it would be kind of cool if they went back and like
tied it in,
ADR'd that and like made it Tom Paris.
Fuck you.
But
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he's Locarno.
Why am I so stupid?
Yeah, there's the shuttle accident, and it's kind of a dumb.
Wesley essentially gets his whole career kind of fucked up from it too. Picard even tells him like, "Bro, you."
It's not fucked up. He just gets let back a year, basically. Like all the credit he got for this year is.
But it'll always be remembered, though.
Yeah, people. It's whether or not it's actually on his actual file is one thing, but people may remember like, hey, like he's just the kid that did the dumb maneuver and it got one of his people killed
one of the other kids.
Yeah, and it's kind of a cop out. Like Locarno got expelled.
Yeah,
the other two, chicks.
It was well, I think it was.
There's 5 of them.
No, there's 4 of them, right? Yeah, because the one died.
Total,
and then
one died. So there's 5 total.
Yes, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
So 1 died, 4 left. It was Locarno, Wesley, and the 2 chicks.
Yeah.
One of the girls shows up later.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't know if it's the same character, but I could have sworn that Picard, in the end, so Picard says that Locarno's expelled. The other 2 decided to resign.
Yeah, and Wesley just got like a year taken away, essentially.
But I guess one of the girls decides to come back to Starfleet and graduate later because she shows up later on in like season 6 or 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the episodes really might be called Lower Decks.
Hell yeah,
I believe. So yeah, he gets let back a year. He's got to redo all his credits for that year. All his friends he's made get to graduate.
Yeah, and he
just still ends up on the fucking Enterprise.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like,
there's another episode though that I don't hate Wesley in.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Sito Java. She's one of the blonde girl. She shows up in season 7. So I guess she decides to reapply and finish her Starfleet training.
I'm excited for season 6 and 7.
But yeah, there's a shuttle accident. The one kid dies. The dad. I mean, they just go through the whole thing. The Admiral chick even closes the fucking case and says, knows everyone's lying.
Yeah,
and which is fucked up. Like if you know they're lying, you have to call them out because
if you're letting them
go when it's blatantly obvious
that
they're lying, we has a death. There's a chance they're gonna do it again when they're actually on a ship.
Yeah,
more than just
their integrity
lives.
Is in question.
Exactly. So you have to call them out. I mean, it was kind of silly, but I guess it was written to the point where Wesley is the hero who.
Yeah, because he comes out.
Yeah, as gay. He steps forward and is like, we lied.
Yeah,
and it's just to make him look good, I guess, at some point.
Pretty much. And the dad also tells him, "I'm sorry, my son failed you." I was like, "Fuck, dude." What the fuck? You suck as a dad.
Yeah. Even though it wasn't your kid's fault.
Yep.
Let's get the cost of living. Fuck me. Like these
I actually don't like this episode all that much. I like
Loxana comes back. It's boring.
I love Loxana. Yeah, I don't like this one.
This is one of the more boring Loxana episodes.
Yeah, I love Loxana,
she's great, but then this is also a Worf Alexander episode.
Yeah, it's weird.
And she's gonna marry that guy Campio.
Yeah, dude.
What a dumbass name.
Least favorite episode of the season.
And he's got a attendant who's they're prudes. And then they go to that holodeck program that's some sort of like fun planet.
Yeah.
They're just taking the one thing that gets me is they're in the mud bath. And there's some chicks like dancing all provocatively while they're in the mud bath.
What the fuck was up with that?
Like, what's a horrible planet? Like, the children should not be on this planet because somewhere else some people are just sucking and fucking the whole time. This is not where Alexander should not be on this planet.
Yeah, why is Alexander here on Sex Planet?
What was I saying? And there's Actually, as I was watching this, I remember now. There's the B plot is, in my opinion, the A plot. Because I don't give a fuck about Loxana getting married to that fucking prude guy. There's they shoot that asteroid or something, and that little particle dust goes into the ship, and it's some sort of parasite, little microscopic organism that's eating the nitrium that's on the ship.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And they have to get it off the ship. And I cared more about that than I did the people part of it.
100%.
Because there's like that ooze that's coming out of the circuit, out of the the walls and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah, that shit was
I would have had an episode about that.
Let's get more of that.
Not fucking Loxana getting fucking married to some dork.
Yeah.
Which that dork looked really familiar. I'm sure he's another character actor.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I'm sure he was in fucking what's that show that there's always our cameos in?
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Twin Peaks.
I was looking for my Twin Peaks in this one.
Oh man, let's get to 21. Let's get to 21.
Perfect mate.
Perfect mate. Me. No, this is Famke Jensen, man. Famke Jensen's in this episode. She is looking good.
I was actually trying to find her name. Right.
She's Kamala. Horrible name.
Yeah,
Kamala Crawl.
That was making me laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
But her dress was so crazy because you could see through it. Like
you could definitely see side boob.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts. And she's trying to fuck everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, then she finally was like, actually, I kind of want Picard.
Yeah, her and Picard do the bonding thing.
Which, because, like, God, it was actually a really good episode. I like this one a lot. Just the whole dynamic.
Ferengi are here.
Yeah, dude.
They like almost kill that guy. They throw him into the glass table. Yeah, they almost murder him over some pussy. Like, what the? Oh my god.
The Ferengis would murder somebody over pussy.
They would. Fucking rats.
But I actually really loved the dynamic between Picard and her during the whole.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Well, and it's funny too because she bonds to him. Yeah. Which she becomes the perfect mate or whatever they would be, and with her bonding with Picard's so focused on duty and everything that she does her duty at the end, which is to marry Ulrich,
who doesn't really give a fuck about.
He really doesn't.
He's there for the trade.
Yeah, for political and trade agreements to finally have peace and for trade.
Yeah.
Through the marriage, but I mean that's her doing her duty, which is what Picard would do if he was in her shoes.
100%. But he still doesn't set right with him, though.
Yeah, he's definitely like, I should have hit that.
Yeah, he's like,
he definitely wanted to get with that. And just
so much better than Vash.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Vash, Crusher, whatever chick was next to him during that poetry reading Data was doing. Famke Jensen, much better than all of them put together, 100%. I'm sure.
I was invested in this episode, too. I was like, fuck, dude, Picard, do something.
The best scene. I'm pretty sure it's this episode. Her and Riker are talking.
Yeah.
And like he like breaks free and he's like leaving, or she leaves the room where he goes, Riker to bridge. If anyone needs me, I'll be in a holodeck.
Yeah, dude, Riker went and pulled a Barkley.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm about to go fucking.
He went and destroyed the holodeck. He turned that into a holosuite. For sure.
The holodeck was draining for 3 weeks.
Oh, God. He had Wesley in there cleaning it up.
Good.
God bless.
Well, that was a great episode. I actually really like that one.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, Riker, if you need me, I'll be a holodeck before I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Just I'm like, oh my God.
I'm going to go jack off real quick. Sorry, I can't.
Gotta go find the nastiest holodeck program. It's probably something Worf has.
It's probably Minuet.
Minuet, but in like a Worf scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. 22.
Imaginary Friend.
Yeah.
I like this one. This one I almost put in my honorable mentions for horror.
Yeah, very Children of the Corn, kind of like what I wrote. Not Shawshank. What's the other one? With Here's Johnny.
Oh, Shining.
The Shining. Yeah, with the twin. That girl was.
I love The Shining.
Was creepy as fuck. Or no, Isabel.
She was very creepy.
She was very creepy. Claire was annoying though.
Yeah.
Like if you're a child and you're on a starship traveling through space, maybe let the adults do the things they're supposed to do.
Yeah, for real.
Because you could die.
No, 100%.
So, like, and that girl was old enough to understand that.
Yeah, she should have been.
Yeah, that's what kind of pissed me off. But yeah, this is like like we talk about when Wesley is like doing his like adults are mean shit. This is an adults are mean minus Wesley episode.
Which was way better without Wesley.
But I still thought it was boring.
Yeah, it was. I just really like the idea that she has an imaginary friend and everyone's like, oh, whatever. But it's actually
actually the Nebula.
Yeah, like I said, I almost put this in the horror.
It was creepy because then she's like, they're my friends and they're gonna come and kill you or something like that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the?
What's fucking happening?
There's more of you trying to fucking bunch of photon torpedoes into this nebula and blow it up to
destroy the fucking Enterprise.
Yeah, very creepy, very creepy. And that you're right, which should have went in our Halloween episode honorable mentions, which like I said when we first recorded the Halloween before this, that you should come back and watch this episode, which now we're like really fucking up our timeline of recording.
Oh yeah, sorry everybody. Yeah, fuck. Sorry, Jared.
No, it makes sense though. It's cool. Yeah, see, these last couple episodes have been just kind of like just
no. I'm telling you, the end of this season, I watched it and I was like, man, the one I really, not to jump ahead, like I think the last
four, next four episodes are great.
Yeah, I was about to say these last four are amazing. I love Iborg.
Hugh
is fucking awesome.
Hugh's a G.
I was literally about to say that. Hugh's a fucking G.
And like I said, like I wrote down it's the only Borg episode. It's very late.
Yeah, but it's a
very
really
late.
good one.
Yeah. I think it's well placed.
Geordie friends or whatever. Like he's like talking about
3rd of 5.
Yeah, I'm 3rd of 5. We'll call you Hugh.
What if he was 5 of 3 and he's black?
Would have been fucking hilarious.
3rd of 5, rescued from the scout crash. Geordie names him Hugh.
Yeah, which is a good name.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy. Like the Federation does not very Federation things when they decide they're gonna upload Hugh with a unsolvable like algorithm.
Yeah, to fuck up the Borg.
Geometric formula to like try and fuck the Borg up. Which I mean, it's the Borg.
Which I think they're just like we cannot be captured by the Borg because the Borg is probably the actual only threat. To everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's the Borg though. Like obviously, if they did that, then the Borg would have just done the Borg thing and just like isolated that geometric formula and put it somewhere to not. Like,
I think it's just like grasping at straws. Like, what can we do to stop these fucking guys?
Yeah, for sure.
But also, I really like when Hugh talks about like you get more insight into what the Borg are thinking because he's all like, you don't hear voices all the time.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, fuck, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You don't hear everybody at once.
And Crusher is like the only one opposed to this whole plan too.
Yeah, Crusher's like, fuck
the Doctor, which makes sense. I mean, she's do no harm, and they're trying to do harm to an entire civilization.
Yeah, she doesn't want to fuck.
At the same time, like Crusher,
calm down, Beverly.
Yeah, I mean, she saw what they did to Picard.
Yeah,
the guy she
made him
basically loves essentially. Yeah. So like, I don't see how she's opposed to this.
Yeah, I don't understand that one either.
I mean, and I don't see if. I guess we couldn't have gone to the point where they stripped Picard of all his Borg stuff.
Yeah, but he still has issues with it.
Yeah, he has lingering stuff, which we see in the movies.
Yeah.
Hell, even in Picard. And we see in Voyager the ability to remove someone from the collective and really get them close to what they were before. Yeah. They're gonna have some implants still there. For the most part, but like they could have just stripped Hugh down and made him more back to being whatever species he was.
I agree. I would have liked to see Hugh be a member of the Enterprise.
Yeah,
would have been sick. That's Borg member.
Yeah, but I think that was staged for Voyager, and I think it works better for Voyager because Jerry Ryan is super hot. So
she kills it.
Yeah, we didn't need another sausage in this cast. So, but yeah, it's nice that Hugh does gain individuality.
Yeah, he becomes friends with Geordie. He literally sees
Geordie. He voluntarily goes back to the collective.
Yeah,
because he knows like if I stay on the ship, they're just gonna come find. They're gonna come find me.
You know what this episode was? Star Trek's E.T.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it really was. E.T. go back to the collective.
E.T. Yeah, Borg go home.
Yeah, this was hard to watch though, just because of like Geordie gets a friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, for some reason, it feels like it's more rough on Geordie.
Yeah,
that we're seeing it be rough on Geordie.
Well, it also sucks for Geordie that both his best friends are fucking robots. You know what I mean?
And his third best friend is like, back on Earth.
Yeah.
Wesley. Yeah. Probably getting more pussy than him.
100%. Poor Geordie. He almost fucked you.
What's that attachment you got there?
Yeah, what's that thing do?
What's that thing on your hand do? Oh, so we'll go to the next phase.
Yeah, I love
this episode's awesome.
Yeah, Geordie and Ro are pronounced dead.
Yeah.
And they're just invisible on the ship, and Ro just accepts it. She's like, we're fucking dead.
Yeah. We're ghosts. That's why we're here. And Geordie's like, no, that ain't right.
There's no chance.
That ain't right, dog.
We are atheists here.
Yeah, I've been through plenty of transporter accidents to know that we are not dead.
Yeah. I love this fucking episode.
Yeah, and it's the Romulans, of course, and the Romulans are being Romulans.
Yeah.
Because they had the distress call.
Yep.
Enterprise goes to help. Ro and Geordie die.
Yeah,
quote unquote. And the Romulans still plan to sabotage the Enterprise after helping them.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, Romulans are the worst.
I hate them. I'm glad their planet explodes and their sun explodes and Picard. Fuck them. But yeah, and it's cool that there's another Romulan out of phase somehow.
Yeah. That's how they find out, right?
Yeah. And they have to go back and forth on the shuttle to get from wherever they're at.
Yeah.
And that Romulan's with them.
Yeah.
Him and Ro are running through the ship.
I was about to say the scene where they're running and it's going through all the quarters.
But then Geordie hits him and he goes through the wall and he goes out into space and dies.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Dude, they're never that guy's lost forever.
Yeah, he's fucked.
He's dead. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, 100%. But that whole scene where they're running through all the quarters and it's just floom, floom, floom,
they run through that guy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And he's like in his he's like in a towel or something.
Yeah, dude. There was a lot of like this episode was fun, and also like I said, this is when Ro gets her new haircut. I think is this episode.
I think so.
And I'm like,
it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad, but I liked the longer hair. Better.
Yeah. This is I like this episode. And of course, it's Data the whole time trying to figure out like the anion emission. Like there's anion particles, and like that's how he finds them basically. And the funeral they have is a New Orleans style funeral. And that's just Riker's excuse to play trombone for people.
I was 100% going to say that.
And that's cool. And then they find them, they beam them, or they throw the whatever the fuck it is they're using to clean up the anion particles, and they bombard them with it. And they're just like squirming and shit, like getting hurt. And they come back into phase, and they just have a big ass party.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a great episode.
I really enjoy it.
This is one of my favorites.
I might rewatch this one later just for the fun of it.
Yeah, when me and my buddy watched this one, we were like just totally invested in this one. I fucking love it.
Oh yeah.
But now you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah, the Inner Light.
I fucking love this episode. Picard has a whole fucking experience of a whole lifetime
on in 25 minutes.
Planet. Yeah, dude, and like I actually cared about his wife. I cared about his kids, his best friend. Like, dude, he's on.
He just up and dies randomly.
Yeah, dude. Well, and he gets up and he just fucking leaves, and his wife's like, "What? Like, what the fuck you doing?" And he goes across everywhere trying to figure out where the fuck he's at.
Yeah.
And no one's taking him serious. And he accepts it. He accepts that he's what's his name?
I didn't write his name down.
Damn it! It was a cool name. Actually.
It was a cool name, but it was the guy was kind of like a jokester kind of guy. Like he was funny and yeah.
But he accepts it, and he bangs his wife, has 2 different kids.
2 more kids, yeah.
The daughter, and it's on a planet that's dying. The sun is fucking up and getting too bright and just killing them all.
Yeah, it's causing a drought.
Yeah, and he learns to play the fucking flute or whatever.
Flute. Yeah. And the cool part is at the end, once the probe does its thing,
yeah,
the flute's on the probe, which is really cool. And he remembers how to play the flute.
Yeah, he still has his little flute.
And he literally lived a lifetime of memories.
That's fucking just such a good episode. It's so crazy. And also I love what's it called? What am I trying to say here? When he goes out running or whatever, and he's like looking for shit, and he comes back and she's like, "You want some food?" And he takes one bite and he goes, "It's delicious."
This is fantastic.
But no, this is one of my favorite episodes back in the day too, when I first started watching Trek, just because I was just like, what are the 25 minutes and you lived a whole lifetime?
Yeah.
Like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah,
what a good idea for an episode.
Should have happened to Barclay. That'd been funnier.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would have been.
Because then Barclay was sort of woken up with having an existential crisis.
They should have made a sitcom for Barclay. It would have been fucking great. Laugh track and everything.
Dude, oh my god. You were so right. They could have done that in Voyager. Whenever in Voyager, he is working on the Pathfinder project. Oh, I'm sorry, we're getting off topic again, but he's working on the Pathfinder project, which is the project trying to help Voyager get home. And there's a scene where he's at his apartment in San Francisco.
Really?
And it's a perfect apartment. Deanna shows up and she's talking to whoever, and it just looks so sitcom-y, being having someone's apartment be the setting.
It's like Seinfeld.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, give Barclay a show.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, that'd be amazing.
What more on a UPN fucked this up? Probably the same one that let UPN go out of business.
Yeah, for real.
Basically, but excuse me. But yeah, that'd been awesome. And just a regular slice of life sitcom show with Barclay and just random Starfleet
and him just trying to get his confidence back.
Yeah. God, that'd been so fun. If it lasted just give us a season. Oh my god, that would have been so good.
I wouldn't care if it got canceled. Yeah, give me 20 episodes.
They could put just random cameos in.
Kramer's in it for no reason.
Yeah, he just runs in. Yeah, he just runs into McCoy every once in a while, and Scotty's back. He's he goes to whatever planet he goes to, Genola, or no, that's the ship. Scotty shows up, or just have random.
That would be so fun.
That'd been nuts.
Damn it!
But yeah,
we'll use AI soon enough, and we'll make it
animate it. Yeah, the Inner Light. It's just him living the life of a dead man.
Yeah, they essentially transferred the memories into him just so they could. It's almost like their time capsule.
And that's some advanced technology
for
a pre-warp civilization.
Crazy. And like I said, this one's just really good. And at the end of it, you're like, man, how do you even go back to being on the Enterprise?
I mean, not very well. I mean, at the end of the episode, he's like in his quarters, like playing the flute.
This
like,
is his wife.
Yeah, and his kids.
And him playing with the grandkid. I'm gonna get you. Like
I'm gonna get you. And he's all old and wrinkly. And
I loved it, dude.
Someone saved that kid.
And his son lost his hair, of course.
Like father, like son.
I want to be a musician. No son of mine's gonna be in a fucking metal band.
Oh damn. He just plays the same flute his dad does, but he's horrible at it.
But yeah, he's just playing like death metal on it. And he's like, I fucking hate this. All right, Time's Arrow.
Yeah, that's
part one.
This is our season finale, 2-parter. So we had technically 3 2-parters in this.
And I haven't watched the second part yet. I love this episode.
Yeah, I went ahead and watched part 2 just to continue it because I had nothing else to do.
I feel that.
And then we started doing the Halloween stuff. But yeah, this was a neat episode. I mean,
it's really good.
But they were just on Earth a couple episodes ago. Now they have to go back to Earth when they find Geordi's 500-year-old head in a mine. A mine
Dave's
shaft.
Fucking dead. Well, he will die at some point.
Yeah. Well, he will die. You don't really know because it's obviously time travel, so you don't know.
And Data likes the idea of that.
Yeah, he does. He likes the idea of having
an end.
Yeah, an end, a temporal existence.
But Data they're trying to figure out why he's there, and when they go there, that's when Data gets warped back in time.
No, they don't.
Wait, no. Well,
they go to Davidia 2 because they find some sort of trace molecules or something of that lead to that. So they have to go all the way to Davidia 2 and find some sort of temporal disturbance on the planet.
Yes, that's what it is.
And some weird ass creatures that live off human death.
Yeah, which is what the fuck?
Yeah, human endorphins as they die or something like that.
Crazy.
And that's when Data. Yeah, and that's when the Data gets sucked back and he meets Guinan.
Yeah.
Before Guinan.
And we find out how old Guinan is.
Well, yeah.
Like we already knew she was old.
Jesus. Well, we know she's and which is weird though, is because if Guinan's on Earth in the 1850s,
what was she doing?
How does she get off Earth to be on the ship with the rest of her people?
Well,
in generations.
Well, and Guinan too, like that's whenever Data gets taken back, she can't really tell anybody, but she's like, "This is when I met." She's like, I told you I met all of you all before or some shit. Yeah. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like she even tells Picard that he has to go back. He has to be part of the mission because if not, we'll never have met. Exactly.
Which is crazy. Guinan's cool. Guinan's such a cool character.
I love Guinan.
Yeah.
We see Mark fucking Twain. He's hilarious.
Yeah. He's a dick.
Yeah, he's such a
piece of shit. Oh, he's awful.
I love Data and the bellboy though. Data takes him to his room and he's all and Data's all just like looking at him.
Confused and androidy.
And he has him get all those supplies because Data wins all of his earnings to get that whole room in that game of poker. Just fucking just cleans house on these guys.
These aliens are eating human life force at the moment of death as light strands.
Yeah, dude.
And then we get Picard, Riker, Geordi, Troy, and Crusher.
Yeah.
All go back.
Yep.
Which I don't know why they picked Geordi. They should have picked Barclay.
Yeah, Geordi couldn't even blend in.
Geordi, he can't. He was a blind guy the whole time.
What's it gonna do?
and like, they did once the episode. I think this gets better in part 2.
Yeah,
once you involve more of the actual cast in 50s.
Yeah,
or whatever it is, 1893. Excuse me.
Yep.
But I feel like Barclay would have been funnier.
Would have been great to have Barclay.
But this is just Trek Back to the Future.
Yeah, 100%.
And it works so well.
Back to Future Part 3.
Yeah, and it works so good. This episode's great. I wish it wasn't a 2-parter because I wish I could watch all this in one sitting.
Yeah.
And not, if it were released back in the day, you got to wait a whole another how many months. Yeah, for it to finally conclude. And it's such a great episode of me. I wish it was in middle season.
Yeah.
I almost wish they put Unification.
Yeah, I think that I was actually thinking the same thing. Unification should have been the ender.
Yeah.
Not Time's Arrow.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm excited to watch part 2.
Oh yeah, part 2 is fantastic. These alien fucks are creepy as hell. Because they they exist out of phase.
Yeah.
With our reality or something like that. They have to use some sort of phase discriminators to just see them.
Yeah.
And the aliens that exist in 1993 that are transmitting the life force back to their people for their other people to eat.
Yeah.
You got this cool ass cane that does it. It's fucking cool.
That's badass.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I feel like these could have been another group of aliens that could be continuing villains because if once they stop them, what's gonna stop them from doing it again?
100%.
or they just stop them once and it just wipes out their entire species.
Yeah.
They just genocide these folks. The Prime Directive doesn't work. Only works if
it's only for convenience.
Yeah, it's literally.
And plot twist.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can't wait for part 2. We'll get into season 6.
I'm excited for season 6.
We're drawn to a close here on this episode and on TNG.
Yeah.
We'll try and get season 6 done, I guess, in 2 weeks if everything goes good.
Yes.
Good. I definitely need to.
I should be fine.
I think I'm like halfway through it. So
got you. I haven't even started it, but that's what I've been doing with all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fucking signing off, I guess. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, this will be. I'm gonna try and release this today as we record it, and then we have the Halloween special as well, which will be getting released on Halloween night, October 31st, coming up this Friday. I'm gonna try and get off work and then come home and just hit that upload button and let YouTube take 17 minutes to go through the entire recording and
YouTube take the wheel.
Yeah. So, but yeah, see y'all folks next time.
Have a good one, y'all.